Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, one game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
First baseman number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. Hit hard back up the middle. Mercer is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Gennett ranging into shallow right. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Batting second, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. A bare hand for one on to Votto, and they get the double play. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Francisco Cervelli. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really
swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. The next 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another 2-2 offering. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fastball close, but he didn't get it 2-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit real.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
In now, Colin Moran. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 2nd inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 3 and the Reds nothing. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Barnhart is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Scott Schebler. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Reds are down in order, still down 3-0. Digging in, Adam Frazier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on deck. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Up next for the Buccos, Jordy Mercer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Hamilton going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Into the box, Joe Musgrove. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And there are two away now.
The batter, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Josh Harrison, runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hamilton, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We've played 2 full. Pirates on top, 4-0. Been a nice day for baseball so far from Pittsburgh as we're back for the start of the 3rd from PNC Park. And here's Jose Peraza.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So here's the Reds pitcher, Matt Harvey. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Billy Hamilton will be next. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Billy Hamilton.
Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. Ready on 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Duvall racing back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second of the game. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. A ball and 2 strikes now. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Zero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Colin Moran.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0. In now, Jordy Mercer. 1 and 2 strikes.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Jeanette. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. Pirates lead it 7-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Frazier is in pursuit, And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Reds are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. David Hernandez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Joe Musgrove. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it, Schebler looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Josh Harrison stands in. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High in the air into shallow left center. Duvall sprinting after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. 1-1. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Harvey hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in the proverbial rocking chair, where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe. Sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup. And then you have a soft tosser guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jeanette has a play. He's got it 1 away.
First baseman number 55.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Bell. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, you don't see this very often, Nettie, the two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Corey Dickerson is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hamilton going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. Back up the middle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Pirates 8 and the Reds nothing. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for him.
Jesse Winker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
The count now at 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Winker, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. Throw into third. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Scooter Gennett, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
One and one, here it is. in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
The 2-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Mercer into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. And not in time as the run scores.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Standing in now, Joey Votto. High in the air out to center field. Frazier moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
In now, Adam Duvall. Fouled off.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Pirates 8 and the Reds 2. Jackson Stevens gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Frazier. He went deep last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Jordy Mercer now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Frazier stands at second with no outs. Hit down the third base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Suarez fields it cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in once again, Joe Musgrove. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sean Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready with the 1 and 2. Missed with a slider. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 3-0 count. Here it comes. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. We're through 6 full. Bucks out in front, 9-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. George Cantos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, George Cantos.
Riding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in to try it again, Tucker Barnhart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Scott Schebler waits on deck. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Francisco Cervelli will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. The 1-1 home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ready once again, Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Cervelli gets his lead at first, nobody out.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Again, a 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Colin Moran waits on deck. Ready? Now the payoff pitch. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. Drilled down the line. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Frazier.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Into the box, Jordy Mercer. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, David Freese.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Moran, the runner at third. Frazier on second. Mercer at first. 1 gone. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 48.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for the finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead, Strike one, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike three. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Dylan Floro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Harrison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there, base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Schebler is there, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Corey Dickerson.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. Line drive to left. Duvall is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 14-2. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Striding in, Joey Votto earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. Count still full, 3-2. Jose Osuna is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Dickerson. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
14-2 the final score in this one. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Musgrove notches his 3rd win of the year. Matt Harvey allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our pay attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you, please drive home safely.